Birliği. This conversation about Woodlife started months ago between Circle and the Swedish Institute, and we were given the opportunity to coordinate the symposium. So at the Circle, we perceived the cultural of architecture from multifaceted perspective, and very conscious of the fact that architecture is inseparable from other academic and artistic disciplines. So what Woodlife Symposium gave us this opportunity to look into wooden architecture through the perspective of sustainability and the circular aspects of design and its implementations. Woodlife Symposium is starting now, today, and will continue until November 11th. And we're aiming to bring together Turkish and Swedish counterparts to discuss and be inspired by wooden architecture, promote sustainability, and establish a future broad network of professionals in this field between Turkey and Sweden. The symposium will include sections for architects, designers, students, universities, historians, the wood and construction industries, the municipalities, city planners, and decision makers, with guest speakers from Sweden, Turkey, and abroad. So thank you once again for joining us today. I will now give the word to Michael Bote, the Consulate of Cultural Affairs at the Consulate General of Sweden in Istanbul, and he will tell us about the history and the background of this event. Thank you. Over to you, Mike.
Thank you so much, Etche. Before I pass you over to Tove Wallsten from the AnkaraAks Sweden, who will give you some more in-depth information about the Woodlife Symposium itself, I would just like to take this opportunity to say a few words about the background to this event. During the past 4 years, the Swedish Institute and the Consulate General of Sweden have been developing a series of projects in Turkey called Equal Spaces, with the aim to spark dialogue between Sweden and Turkey on themes of city and public space. One of the areas we've been particularly focusing on is sustainable design and architecture, and especially on wooden architecture. 2 years ago, together with our Turkish partners, we began discussing the possibility of bringing together Turkish and Swedish representatives from the wood industry, not just architects and designers, but also policymakers, city planners, manufacturers, academics, and students for an interdisciplinary knowledge and best practice exchange. Both Turkey and Sweden share strong historical traditions regarding the use of wood in building practices, something which is being revitalized today thanks to technical advancements and a focus on environmental issues, and not least the growing need for a shift to a more sustainable solution within the building sector. As Etche mentioned, wood is the only truly renewable building material, and the wood industry is therefore at the center of sustainable development. But the industry cannot meet the challenges alone. Only by close collaboration between architects, designers, engineers, academia, and the industry can innovation be pushed beyond current limitations and be directly implemented into building processes for more sustainable cities. So the aim of bringing you all here together today is to facilitate the beginning of an in-depth and comprehensive discussion on future possibilities, to create a flow of knowledge exchange between Sweden and Turkey, and to encourage networks and future business opportunities. We really hope that this event and the ongoing Woodlife exhibitions and side events will inspire and encourage exchanges and partnerships between architects, engineers, manufacturers, and institutions from Turkey and Sweden. And we are here to encourage such a process. So on behalf of the Swedish Institute, the Swedish Embassy in Ankara, the General Consulate of Sweden in Istanbul, I would like to especially thank our Turkish partners, the Circle Research and Production Platform, Avci Architects, In Between Design Platform in Istanbul, Chandareli in Izmir, and AnkaraAks in Ankara for all their tireless, professional, and generous work on this project. And now I will hand you over to our excellent coordinator for the Swedish side of the project, Tove Wallsten from AnkaraAks Sweden, who is going to tell you a little bit more about the symposium, its themes, and introduce you to our distinguished speakers. So thank you very much, and I wish you all a really rewarding and inspiring symposium over the next 3 days. Over to you, Tove.
Thank you, Mike, and thank you also, Etche, for the introduction. My name is Tove Dumont-Wallsten, and I work for Architects Sweden. We are a professional organization for architects, interior architects, landscape architects, and spatial planners, with over 14,000 members, including students. One of our fields of work is to inform about ongoing projects within the fields of architecture, and a focus point of the last years have, of course, been sustainability, and how architects can contribute to the transition to an ecologically sustainably built environment. And I will share my screen with you shortly. One part of this work is preparing exhibitions and seminars on inspiring projects and examples. Woodlife Sweden is one of them, curated by Architects Sweden for the Swedish Institute in collaboration with Swedish Wood and the Swedish forest industries. The exhibition assembles projects from all over Sweden and in different scales and by different architects and designers, with one uniting theme, the focus on wood. Wood is a vital renewable material, and the use of it instead of non-renewable resources in contemporary construction is an important part in reaching the global sustainable development goals, decided on globally together in the Paris Agreement in 2015 during the COP21 in Paris, and hopefully carried on at this moment at the COP26 in Glasgow. Related to architecture and design, one often thinks of goal number 11, sustainable cities and communities, but the exhibition also highlights several other of the global goals. Number 3, good health and well-being. Number 9, industry, innovation and infrastructure. And number 15, life on land, with focus on biodiversity. All the 17 goals are of course important, but most of all, in order to reach the goals, we need to work together, which goal number 17, partnerships for the goals, emphasizes. And this is what we will do during this 3-day seminar. We will exchange knowledge and inspire each other through discussions and presentations on various themes. We will learn together how to make change happen. This exhibition wants to create new networks, and the symposium of 3 days are structured around the thematic of past, present, and future. We will start with a seminar on the theme of what can history teach us. Wood has been an important building material for centuries, and we have a lot of knowledge from our past to process and take care of when we bring traditions of wood building further today. We will travel through the present with highlights from several new build projects in Sweden, Turkey, and elsewhere, and get insights in how the projects have been developed together with the architects and other partakers in the projects. Municipalities, cities, and companies. We will learn more about questions like, will the forest last? How can we manage the forest in a sustainable way? And about safety and the risk of fire, water, and other elements in relation to the material of wood and construction. We will learn more about wood as part of interior spaces and exterior ones, and also how it can be a driving force in sustainable planning. And we will look towards the future, together with researchers and tutors, and also how it can be a driving force in we will look towards the future, together with researchers and tutors working with parametric design and biomimicry, implementing what we can learn from nature and bring it into the design of tomorrow. You've seen the program on Hopin, and we hope you will enjoy the 3-day seminar together with us, and look forward to exchange with you all during the network sessions in between the seminars, where you can talk to the speakers in a more informal way. We also hope our Turkish partners and guests will have the occasion to visit the exhibitions on site in both Istanbul and Ankara, in Gazhane, the Circle, and Cermodern. And we hope Woodlife Sweden can inspire many conversations about how to build a sustainable future today. Now, some more details about the coming symposium. Over to Faiza and the Circle again, with whom we have prepared this event, which we're very happy to be in. Enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tove. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Woodlife Symposium. I'm Feyza Baltacı from the Circle team. Also, I am the project coordinator of this symposium. As Ece, Mike, and Tuve already gave a nice summary of our journey in organizing this event, I will now try to give you some information, brief information about the technical sides, about the general platform, about Hopin platform, and the general program. But first, I would like to take this opportunity to thank to our supporters and sponsors. We are so grateful for their support. We could accomplish this event, of course, thanks to their support also. So on behalf of the entire organization team, I would like to start giving my special thanks first to our collaborator, Ulusal Ahşap Birliği, the Turkish Timber Association, which they contributed a lot to the symposium content. I would like to thank to our sponsors. Let me mention their names in the alphabetical order: Fişekhane, Özak Global Holding, Hemel, Nippon Paints, Nobon, Spax Istanbul, and Teknowood. And also we have some other supporters for our side events, which they are Fatih Municipality, Ham, and Yem Kitabevi. So you can check all their booths. They are placed on the expo area, which I will tell a little bit more information. Now, regarding the platform we are using for the symposium, Hopin, the reason we chose this platform is because it provides a quite interactive event experience, actually. It is, you will be able to attend the live seminars, join hands-on networking and Q&A sessions, as also to be mentioned a little bit. You can visit expo booths. You can meet one-to-one, both through the chat area, also through video calls. So there are a lot of interaction possibilities, so you can create meaningful connections here. So please feel free to do so. And as you all most probably check the agenda, our program is quite rich with many panel sessions in the stage area, a lot of keynote speeches and networking rooms, and some live sessions of the sponsor companies. Just very shortly, I can mention the different areas that you can see now on Hopin platform. On the left side, the dashboard. The reception that you see on the dashboard at first is where you can find the general information about the program. And you can follow and write to the chat area that you can interact with other people. The stage is where you can watch the main panel sessions and keynote speeches, and you can deliver your questions to the speakers and interact with also the other attendees through the stage chats also. The sessions is where the networking Q&A sessions will be held after each panel sessions and the keynote speeches. So you can engage with the panelists and the keynote speakers in those rooms, in this networking room. So you can engage with them, you can have more informal conversation, and it's not going to be recorded, by the way, these session networking rooms. And expo area is where our sponsors and supporters have their own booths. You can get further information about all these companies, and also they organize very nice live events as well in their booth. So please check their agenda as well. And lastly, the event has started now, and it's going to take 3 full days. And the panel sessions start around 2 o'clock, but please feel free to come earlier. You can also visit and explore the main area earlier than in the morning. And there are some, as I said, there are some sessions going on the expo area. And I think that's all from me. Now we try to create a very rich program, and I hope you're gonna enjoy it. So thanks again very much for coming.